Hi everyone, it's Brooklyn, current NFL cheerleader and PCP graduate with Sideline Prep. Today I'm going to be teaching you a drill that will strengthen and perfect your pirouettes so they hit every single time. Let's get into it. Okay, so for this drill I'm going to be demonstrating it on the right side, but you can also do it on the left. You want to start with your right foot behind your left and your arms out in a T position. You want to plie, stepping on your right foot and going down into a low second. So down, then you're going to step behind with your left, back, side with your right, side, and then you're going to prep for your turn with your left leg front. When you're doing your preparation for your turn, you want to make sure that your hips are always square to the front. You never want to have your hips facing the corners or one hip facing, I don't know. You just never want to have that. You want to have your hips always facing the front. So think of like headlights to a car. You want these headlights pointing a clear direction front. So that preparation was plie, back, side, prepare. All you're going to do is go up into releve, hold, and come down. So if I was doing this with counts, I would go something like this. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, plie, 4. I'm going to hold 5. Sorry, I'm going slow. 5, 6, 7. Step out on 8. Okay? So that's the first part of this drill. When you do this drill, you want to be doing it across the floor. So if I was starting at one end of the studio, I want to finish all the way at the other end. So I repeat the whole way, just doing that perfect balance. So I'm going to show you twice through. So we go 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, prep, 4, hold, 5, 6, 7, step out on 8. When you go back for 1, from this 8, you're just going to kind of cheat it and re-step with your right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so from there, you're going to want to add a single pirouette, but the trick to do this is that you don't want to drop your passe down until count 8. So if I was doing this with a single, I would go 1, 2, 3, 4, single pirouette, 5, hold 6, 7, 8. It's definitely a really difficult drill, especially for the single pirouette, but that's really what's going to strengthen your supporting leg and your passe. When you're doing a pirouette, you always want to make sure that your supporting leg is completely straight and your passe is attached to your supporting leg. We never want to see floating passes in the air because that is just bad technique. So one more time with a single turn, we would go 7, 8, plie, 1, 2, 3, prep, 4. Remember, all you get is count 4. You don't have any more counts to switch your weight. You want to make sure that when you're doing your prep, your legs are evenly split and you're in a nice plie position. You want to have weight, I would say, not evenly distributed between both legs. I would say a little more weight is on the front foot because you're going to be picking up that back foot into passe. You still want to have weight on this back toe. You don't want to be here. So we did 1, 2, 3, plie, 4. We turn 5, hold 6, 7. Then you would step out on 8. So again, if you're going across the floor, you would do that the entire time. This is a drill that I still practice to this day because, especially with a single turn, it's very good to practice holding that passe because when you're doing multiple turns, you don't just ever want to fall out of your pirouette. You want to finish it. And a great way to practice it, to practice finishing your pirouettes, is from passe, is nicely stepping out. See how I didn't really fall? I'm still staying pushed up on my releve. So from my passe, I'm just placing down. Then I'm re-stepping on 1 to go. So that was with the single turn. Lastly, I'm going to show you with the double turn. I'm also in tennis shoes. You can practice this in a Turner or jazz shoes or tennis shoes, whatever you feel most comfortable in. And then you can also keep doing this drill with more than just a double pirouette. You want to do it with as many pirouettes as you feel comfortable with. So we would go 1, 2, 3, 4. We would turn 5, 6, hold. It's really difficult. Hold 7, 8. Also, I'm trying to talk through doing this with you guys. That's why I'm a little unstable. But if you played music, this would be a great thing to practice too. Also, because then you have a beat and it would be easier to count steady throughout the entire time. So I'm going to try without slowing down to show you. So we would go 6, 7, 8. Plie 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold 7, 8. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this drill. Make sure to practice it at home to constantly elevate those pirouettes. Follow us here at Sideline Prep for more tips, tricks, and tutorials.